Over to you, Sarah.
Hello, thank you, Alroy. Welcome to the Bonanza webinar. My name is Sarah Tranum. I am an account manager at Bonanza and the direct contact for ChannelSale and ChannelSale's sellers. I'm happy to be here and excited to tell you all about our selling platform. To introduce us, Bonanza was started in 2008 in Seattle, Washington. Our founder, Bill Harding, saw an opportunity to create a seller-focused marketplace different from the competition. Towards that goal, we have no listing fees and low final value fees, an easy-to-use platform and tools, and no-risk advertising. A little bit about us. We've been recognized as one of the most recommended online marketplaces for 5 years in a row on e-commerce sites. We're quite proud of that because that's sellers telling us how much they enjoy our marketplace. We're a worldwide presence, empowering sellers in almost 200 countries. We have dedicated support for channel aggregators. We also offer an automatic inventory synchronization with other marketplaces. Bonanza's shopper demographics are about 49% male, a little over 50% female, and over 66% are in this age bracket that you can see here. Some of our most popular categories are home and garden, fashion, and electronics. But the platform is so inviting, so easy to use, that it really attracts all sellers and inventory types. Everybody likes to use the platform. On Bonanza, sellers matter, and the entire platform is set up to empower and support sellers. Towards that end, we live by our motto, Relentless Simplicity. Getting started is easy. There are no upfront costs, no listing fees. You can import and sync your inventory with other platforms using Bonanza's seamless integration with ChannelSale. Your items will be organized into booths, so browsers can buy all your items. Buyers will purchase your items using Bonanza's checkout with direct payments to your PayPal or Amazon payments accounts. Bonanza will then send a sales confirmation to your email or ChannelSale, letting you know that your order is ready to be shipped. Empowering sellers. That's our mission, to empower entrepreneurs to build a sustainable business based on repeat customers. We have tools to help you market your products to potential customers via advertising and email campaigns. When buyers visit your listing page, they can only add your item to their cart. They won't be directed to buy from other sellers with the same item. Bonanza does not produce or sell items and is not in competition with our sellers. We are invested in our seller success. We want you to build your brand so buyers keep coming back to your booth time and time again. At Bonanza, we build tools that empower entrepreneurs to build a sustainable, multi-channel business and brand. We do this via our advertising broadcaster. Bonanza automatically submits your listings to your selected advertising platforms. There are no upfront costs to advertise. If your items don't sell, you don't pay anything in ad spend. Simply select your preferred commission level and platforms. For instance, Google Shopping. We have excellent placement on Google Shopping. We ask the seller what they would like to pay for the placement. The seller decides, and we pay for the advertising upfront. We actually cover the cost of all the page views. Bonanza only charges a small final value fee when you make a sale. This is no-risk advertising. Since we only make money if a sale is made, we are incentivized to make our advertising effective. Another great feature we offer is that Google Shopping and AdWords is intricate. It's a lot of work to understand. We take the busy work out of Google Shopping advertising so that you can focus on your inventory and customer care. We also offer Bonanza promotional emails, Bonanza affiliates, including Ebates, Reward Style, and Wickfire, eBay, and Bing Ads. You can adjust your advertising settings at any time to meet your current business needs. At Bonanza, you have a whole suite of marketing tools available to you to drive sales. Bonanza is the first marketplace to create customer marketing tools. On Amazon or eBay, for example, a buyer is buying from Amazon or eBay. We believe that your customers should know who you are. We want you to be able to build your business and create memorable customer experiences. To do that, Bonanza gives sellers direct access to their past customers' data. You can use pre-made campaigns or build your own to quickly market your goods to buyers. You can notify your customers of new deals or say thanks for past purchases. You pay no fees on sales made from your customer marketing campaigns. These days, many shoppers turn to their favorite social media sites to find good products as well. Each account is fully integrated for social media: Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, to promote your listings and drive traffic to your booth. Own your identity on Bonanza. We are a hands-off marketplace invested in supporting you to build your business. We give the tools to our sellers and let them do a fantastic job serving their customers. Use your booth tools to reinforce your brand identity and communicate with your shoppers. Customize your booth homepage to match your brand. Upload a custom banner, profile picture, and booth panels to highlight your brand. You'll have a custom URL to direct buyers straight to your booth. Like I said, we are a hands-off marketplace. You set your own policies for shipping and handling, returns, and refunds. You can also create custom categories and add videos in your booth. Bonanza is a seller-focused marketplace. Our sellers have a marketplace booth, Google Shopping placement, and strong marketing tools. Like I said, we take every seller seriously, and we'll do our best to ensure that you have a fantastic experience and are well taken care of. At Bonanza, we take the busy work out of e-commerce. This is why ChannelSale is a natural partner for Bonanza, as our goals in supporting entrepreneurs such as yourselves are the same. Together with ChannelSale, we look forward to growing your business. Thank you and happy selling. And now I'd like to open this up for some questions. I'm sure you have questions about the Bonanza site, and I'd be delighted to answer them.
Hey, Sarah, thank you for the presentation. And we have a couple of questions out here. And I believe there's a question from Joseph. So Joseph, if I would go ahead and unmute your microphone, you could feel free to ask the question directly to Sarah. Hello, Joseph, can you hear me?
Hi, Joseph.
Okay, so I believe we have lost his audio, but Joseph's question was just plain and simple. So he was asking,
Mhm.
what's the cost, like, to sell on Bonanza?
Sure. So there is no cost to open a booth on Bonanza. We also have no listing fees. So it's really a no risk site. What we do charge is a final value fee when an item sells. And like I said, we cover the cost of your advertising at your chosen rate. You'll only pay a fee when your item sells.
Okay, perfect. So I hope that answers your query, Joseph. And there's another question from him. So what is the final value of fee percentage?
Sure. So our final value fees start as low as 3.5%. 3.5% applies to sales made through direct traffic to Bonanza, as well as some of the email campaigns that we offer. Starting at 9% is when we offer our advertising and our really seamless integration with Google Shopping. We take pride in taking the busy work out of Google Shopping advertising. And you can choose advertising levels as high as 30%. There's quite a variety in order for each seller to make their own decision as to the amount of advertising spend they want to use.
Okay, perfect. So we'll get a next seller on the phone. So we have Spencer. So let me see if I can go ahead and unmute Spencer. Hey Spencer, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can
Yes, Spencer.
go ahead.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. It's been very helpful. I just wanted to see what you could tell me specifically about the email campaigns, what they look like, who they go out to, is there targeting involved, etc.
Absolutely. So there are two sides to this. The first is the customer marketing tool. The customer marketing tool is specifically aimed at your customers who have made purchases from you or added your items to their wish lists. These campaigns have pre-designed templates. They're designed by our in-house designer. They have a very clean look, and they can be personalized with the type of promotion or message that you want to use in them. We also have a blank template that you can use if you have a design you want to import yourself. The second part of that is that Bonanza has a robust behind-the-scenes email promotion campaign that is ongoing. When our sellers offer coupons, for instance, we send those coupons to shoppers who have purchased or expressed interest in similar items. We have a variety of ways that we get in front of our sellers in front of our buyers in order to promote our sellers. And I'd be happy to send you some more information about that so you could take a look.
That would be great. Do you offer analytics on the performance?
Yes, we do. And we have reporting on everything from the advertising and how it converts to the types of items, the keywords that brought shoppers to your booth. We try to provide all of that information to you.
Outstanding. Thanks for the answers.
Yeah, thank you so much, Spencer.
Hey, thanks, Spencer. And before we go to the next seller, guys, if y'all have any questions, you can use the interface to post them or even raise your hand. So the next seller, Lee Mark, and let me see if I can get Lee on call.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for your presentation. I wanted to know a little bit about your traffic, the demographics, how you're driving it, and your visitors, unique visits, repeat visits, anything you can share along those lines.
Oh, sure. So within a booth, for instance, you're able as a seller to track your unique views on a monthly and bi-monthly basis and day by day. As the greater website, we do track all of our visitors. I don't have the numbers, the current numbers for this month off the top of my head, but we do track unique visitors. That's something I think that comes up a lot from sellers wondering if, if we're tracking that or not. So you were asking about the visitors, and I'm sorry, you had a second half to that question.
So yeah, let me ask the question differently.
Yes.
If you're buying Google Shopping ads, you're probably going to be there with us and some of the other people who are reselling our products. I'm more interested in learning about product discovery, about people who didn't know about my products, finding them on your site. So I'm kind of trying to get a sense of what's your natural traffic of Bonanza shoppers all about.
Sure. So although we have put a lot of our time into our Google Shopping advertising, we do have a robust visitor base. And something we've been focused on recently, and really just in the last few months, we've been very transparent about this with our sellers, is using social media to promote our site as a destination. We've spent the last few years building up our tools, making our booths as user-friendly as they can be. And now we're really trying to get the name of Bonanza out there. So that is a new way that we're doing. The reason we chose social media to promote our site is because that's where the shoppers are. And this is something where we can track the conversion rates of how our advertising does, really minute by minute, as opposed to a print ad, for instance. I can also send you some more information after the presentation about our current numbers, if you'd be interested in that.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lee.
Hey, thanks, Lee. And I have our next seller. It's Eric. So let me see if I can get Eric online. Hey, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
So I guess we don't have his microphone. His question was basically, what was the sales volume in dollars for Bonanza in 2017?
Eric, I don't have those numbers off the top of my head. That is something we track closely, and I can send you that information after the presentation.
Perfect. And we also had Patricia ask a question, but that's for ChannelSale. So Patricia, we have your email address. We will contact you shortly. And just a few more questions that were asked by sellers. So there's a question on the Bonanza global shipping. So they would like to know how it works.
So Bonanza Global Shipping is a program which we had implemented last year. Unfortunately, our vendor was not able to meet our standards for ship times and refunds, so we have discontinued that program for the time being.
Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Sibi. And oh yeah, another question is there a Bonanza app?
There is, yes. There is a Bonanza app. We have recently reintroduced it. You can find it in all the app stores, and we'd be delighted if you use it and give us your feedback on it. We want to keep making it just better and better for our sellers.
Perfect. So let me see. Okay, Sarah, so I believe you did mention when in one of your emails with regards to the SEO. So could you
Yes.
speak a little more in detail? I guess that's the main thing that would help, with the
Yes.
sellers.
Yes, absolutely. SEO is such an important part of success on Bonanza. Um, Again, like I said, we've put a lot of time and effort in partnering with Google Shopping to have a really seamless integration with them. We use Google's categories. They are different than Amazon's, for instance. And the main features of the SEO that we come back to again and again are including a UPC for brand name new items, using plenty of keywords. Something on Bonanza is that your keywords are found in the title line of the item. So putting plenty of strong keywords in the title line, having plenty of images. We usually recommend 4 and up images, and a good, thorough, even long item description is nice. You don't want a customer clicking away from the listing because they're looking for dimensions or can't find some important information about it. So again, including a UPC for new brand name items, strong keywords, plenty of images, and appealing and informative item descriptions really do help. We track that closely in Google Shopping and in our own search results. And those are the strongest tips that I have for you.
Hey, thanks so much, Sarah, for the detailed information. And we're getting a lot of questions in. So request the sellers, everyone who's attended, you can feel free to post, a few more questions. And if you want to speak, you can raise your hand. And Sarah, we have a question out here which states they want to know a little more about the traffic and visits, for repeated visitors on Bonanza.
The traffic and the visits on Bonanza.
Yes.
We have been tracking those numbers, especially with the holidays. Each year, our visits have gone up about 20%, as have our sales. And again, I apologize, I don't have those numbers with me right now, but it is something that I can provide to the sellers who are interested. If you have their email addresses, I'd be glad to provide that after the presentation.
Sure. So we'll make a note of that. So on to our next question. The seller would like to know if they can set different prices in their store and the Bonanza booth.
Yes, and would that be, from item to item, or do you mean changing the prices regularly or for variations? Could you give me a little more information?
It's basically with regards to the inventory,
Yes, you can set your own prices. You can modify your prices as often as you wish. And you can set also, we do have some membership levels which have increased features within the booth, one of which is being able to do visual markdowns, which are often popular, of course, with buyers. So you do have full freedom with the pricing in your booth.
Thank you, Sarah. I have Denise, so let me see if I can get Denise on call. Hello, Denise.
Yes, I just wanted to be included in that email where she sends out what the sales were for the company, as we're curious about that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Denise.
Sure.
I'd be glad to provide that to you.
Sure. So, Denise, I've made a note of your email address, and I'll surely send it over to Sarah.
Yes.
Okay,
and I think that also addresses the question with Bonanza that we really love our multi-channel sellers. and we fully support being on many platforms, as ChannelSale gives you the ability to do. So we consider ourselves one more place for you to sell to build the success of your business overall.
Yeah. Perfect. And Sarah, is there any way a seller can pay more and get more traffic?
There
to their
is, yes. We also offer membership levels. It's free to sell on Bonanza. Our memberships come with some increased booth tools for customizing the booth, as well as additional advertising. So this is, again, where each seller can look at their business, decide on their advertising budget, and then select the membership advertising that would be in addition to the advertising that we cover the cost of, and can select their own. It's modifiable at any time so that a seller can track the advertising, do some experimentation, and figure out what works best for them. Thank you for
Thanks,
that
Sarah.
question.
Yes. Okay, and I guess we have time for maybe one last question. That's from Lee. So he was just noticing, on Bonanza, he's seen a duplicate listing on the search result. So he was just asking as to why.
That is definitely something that is not playing by the Bonanza policy. It clogs up our search. It clogs up the advertising that we do offsite as well. Because we are a seller-focused site, we are also, it means that if a seller pushes the boundaries of the policies that we do have, it's human reviewed. We have an entire team that is working to remove duplicate items, to reach out to the seller, to work with them, make sure they're comfortable with our tools. Oftentimes a duplicate is accidentally put there, and then we give them the opportunity to remove that item. So although sometimes that will happen, we're always working to clean that search result up.
Perfect. Yeah, so I think that's it from my end. Sarah, anything from your end?
No, it's really been a pleasure speaking with each of you and getting to tell you some about Bonanza. We're happy to answer questions. You know, if you want to send them to ChannelSale and they can forward them to me, I'd be glad to answer them in detail for you via email. And we hope to welcome you to our site. We will take good care of you. And our goal is always to be your favorite platform to sell on. We hope to have the opportunity to do just that. Thank you so much to ChannelSale and the team. You've been great to work with. And yeah, thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, Sarah, for your kind words. And I would also like to take this time to thank everyone present for this webinar and for their valuable time given today. Happy selling and have a great day ahead. Bye, guys.